Hello everyone. So let us solve the definition where we are going to read a number from the user and check whether the digits from the left to the right are in increasing order. That means a digit x and the x plus 1th digit. These two have a increasing relationship. The digit on the left is smaller than the digit on the right. So I've already called the value of the text box in the variable. Now, since I'm going to work with this definition as a string, I will need to find the um, length of the string, right? Now, what we are going to do is I'm going to use a counter, and this counter will keep a track of how many such relationships between two consecutive digits stand true. So I've already created a counter. Let us go with our for loop. So we will start with the digit, or the first digit to the left. So that's at the index position 0. Now I'm not going to go ahead till the last character or the last digit character. I would go one before it because I'm going to at every iteration compare the current digit with the next digit. So I'm going to take this as less than not n but less than n minus 1. Okay, take a dry run of this. You'll be able to better understand what is happening in the code. And I'm going to do some logic here. Now, at the end of this whole thing, I would have the value of the counter, which would be reflecting the relationships. So if the value of the counter is equal to n minus 1, because that is the number of times that my logic would have executed the for loop logic, then I would go ahead and print it is correct, otherwise it is incorrect. Okay, so I have created the basic structure. Let us go ahead and write the main logic here. So for this, I'm going to extract the current digit character in C1 and the next digit character in C2. So that is the current digit character in C1 and the next digit character in C2. And that is the reason I'm using n minus less than n minus 1. So when the value of I is n minus 2, this will extract the n minus 2 character, and this will take the n minus 1, that is the last character. So the next time when I increases, I becomes n minus 1, this loop exits. So I have the two digit characters. Now I need to write in my condition if. Now we're going to find out three things. First is C1 is less than C2. That's my first check. And C1 is a digit character. I should have actually written a bracket for every subcondition. Okay, and then C2 is greater than equal to 0 and C2 is less than equal to 9. So let me put in those individual brackets so that it is easy to perceive the conditions. All right, so it makes it easy for anyone to see what is happening with the code. So if all the conditions are met, that's C1. So if the first character is less than the second character, and if the first character you extracted is a digit character and likewise the second one, then you will add 1 to the counter. And this loop is going to go for n minus 1 times. 0 to n less than n minus 1 is n minus 1 times, right? So let us see how this code is working. Okay, so putting 1 to 3 says correct. If I enter 3 again, it says incorrect. Okay. What about all ones? Incorrect. In reverse order, incorrect. Oh well, it should say incorrect because we are looking for only digit characters and there's no provision made for the decimal point. What about alphabets? It says incorrect. Well, again, it says incorrect. So, sort of looks like the code is working fine. You can take a dry run of this. This condition is important. The extraction of the two consecutive characters, the current and the next one, is important. And the stopping criteria is very important, right? So, take a dry run, and I'll catch you in the next video with a new solution.